Welcome to another video in the Plant Life Cycle series, and this one is about fruit. So fruit. A plant grows flowers, first of all, to reproduce. Flowers contain ovules which become seeds, and the ovary swells into a fruit to protect the developing seeds inside. And fruit is the part of the plant that contains the seeds. So let's have a look at our tomato plant. This is a tomato flower, and inside there is the ovary. Once the flower's been fertilized or pollinated and then fertilized, it then is able to start developing its seeds and its fruit. So you can see here the ovary has started to swell. The flowers are drying up and they will eventually fall off. The little tomato will keep on swelling and getting bigger and bigger and bigger until it turns red and it is ripe. That symbolizes that the seeds are fully developed inside. And in fact, when you get a tomato next, I want you to have a look. Sometimes they might still have these green sepals attached to them. Remember, they were the base of the flower already, the sepals, and you might even be able to see a little dot on the end of your tomato where the petals were once attached. This is an apple. I might just move me up here for a moment. This is an apple flower, and down here in the base of the apple flower is the ovary. Once it's pollinated and fertilized, the ovary starts to swell and the ovules start to develop into seeds. The petals will eventually fall off, just leaving the sepals there, and the ovary continues to swell and swell and swell until the seeds are fully developed and the fruit is ripe. Now you'll be able to see the base of the apple where the sepal once was and the flower was once attached, and you'll be able to see the stem where it was also hanging from the tree. The next one we have here is this is a pear. So over here we have our pear blossoms. The next picture here you can see various stages of development, starting off with this one, the petals have just come off, to this one here, the ovary there, and this one is just starting to swell. Then you can see that the ovary is swelling even more and more again. Eventually it will swell and ripen. This is where the flower part once was. All that remains is the shriveled up sepals and the beautiful full fruit hanging from the tree. This is a passion fruit, and as you can see, this bee is pollinating at the moment, and he is rubbing some pollen onto his back, and as he travels to the next flower, he'll then rub that pollen off onto the stigma, which will be hanging down as well. Remember, we showed those on the last video of flowering. Here's some passion fruits as they start to develop. Here is the base of the passion fruit, the sepals. This one has its petals within the base, unlike the other flowers where the petals fell off the end. And here we have what remains of the stigma. Here is a nice full ripe passion fruit. What you can see down here at the base is those shriveled up little stigma. And up here is the dried out leaves and the sepal. What's inside when we open it up are these beautiful fully developed seeds of the passion fruit, which is my favorite fruit of all time. Beautiful passion fruit. And that is the end of the fruit section, the fruit video. Bye.